But here's some of the little conspiracies going on with the Lions. Since this will probably be the last week, we'll talk about them for a little bit.
Probably
Yeah, get
forever.
them all.
It's over.
Forever.
Um,
Jeez.
It's over.
do you think Ben Johnson potentially sabotages so he get hired to the Bears earlier? Because remember last year. Hold on. Let me get to it. Last year he was a top candidate. I'm not saying this is true. I'm just reporting. Okay, this is what the show's
Okay.
about. We just report and react. That's what we do.
Okay, okay.
So last year he was obviously a top candidate for the head coaching cycle. He said, I'm sticking out one more year. I know I'm probably gonna get hired next year, but I'm actually prove it. I'm gonna show him. Gets the number one seed, goes absolutely crazy this season. Best offensive
Yeah.
league.
Crazy plays all the time
Yeah,
that are just fun to watch.
you get it. So the organization and the fan base knew he was on the out. Okay, so during this time, allegedly, they're saying that he spent a lot of time trying to build his staff up for the next job. There it is, the background. Boom, dead lion, Mufasa.
He wasn't
Um,
dead yet there, okay? He's falling.
This
Gosh.
is this is them.
Respect on his name.
so here's what happened. So what I'm thinking is, they said he spent a lot of time working on, forming his staff. Shouldn't this man been prepping to go to the Super Bowl run? Because if you look on the other side of the team, Cliff
Cliff.
Kingsbury is in the cycle of head coach candidates,
And should be.
and he has not had one interview yet. He said he's not interviewing until his team gets bounced because he wants to focus on the playoffs. Ben Johnson said, "Fuck it, take me in." Do you think he knew the Bears' job was coming in? Because a couple weeks ago, Caleb was like, "Yeah, the only head coach I want is Ben Johnson."
Well, Caleb was also texting some random strangers online.
Who I mean, I don't know how
What?
true that one is because you could fake that one easy.
Fake what?
You could act like you're Caleb Williams. You could set my contact as Ben Johnson. Boom, you're Caleb Williams responding to Ben Johnson. Take a
You know,
screenshot,
That's
they,
just
true.
post it.
Amon Ross St. Brown was saying that he got.
Okay, maybe
That
it's
he
true.
got.
That's good journalism on you, Donnie. Way,
Yeah.
way to be.
Hey, Amon Ra. He said Caleb Williams texted him, "Yo, is this Ben's number?" And Amon Ra was doing something. I don't know. He was probably being the meat doctor or whatever he was.
Hey, yo, what?
I sent you that. I sent you that on Instagram.
I don't think I
What
want to
commercial
know.
was
It's
that?
a commercial, but yeah, it was bad. But
Yeah.
Caleb texted him and said, "Yo, is this Ben's number?" And he didn't text back because he was doing whatever. And then Amon Ross says he comes back to his phone and then sees that Caleb Williams was on FaceTime with just two kids that found his number, acted like they were Ben Johnson.
I mean, there you go. Boom.
Okay.
He said the text looked official.
He said, "Let's do it."
So yeah, he got.
Uh,
But
but you get what I'm trying to say. Maybe he knew he was on his way out. He's like, okay, the sooner we bounce, I already got this. I already got this job locked up. Get me out here and let's get going. Let's get going on building this team. That's what
no,
Lions fans are saying. Lions fans are absolutely sick at him.
I mean the
I
line.
don't. I don't know. My bad to cut you. I don't know if it's because Lions fans aren't familiar with how this thing goes because they've never had an offensive coordinator plucked from their team because they've never been that good.
Exactly. They've never had a coach desirable on their team.
Yeah, they don't get how that process works. But what do you guys think of this whole thing, man? Should Lions fans be pissed that he chose the Chicago Bears or not?
I
I mean,
think they will be.
choosing
I don't
the
know
Bears is something.
Yeah. That's like a smack in the face.
Especially, I feel like he could have got a job anywhere.
Any other team he could have been on.
But do you blame him? You can't blame him if you're the Lions.
No, he
No,
probably
I
gets
mean
be head coach.
there's only 32 of those jobs available,
Yeah.
just in general. Not even to let alone the ones that are actually
Good
uh,
jobs.
the slot like not like open, and potentially good jobs too. So I mean, I don't blame him. Like I'm now in terms of like him being a good head coach, I don't really know because we don't really hear from him. We don't really see his personality often.
No.
We just see what's on the field, right?
Like he could
And
just be a Mike McDaniel.
he very well could be. I think no matter what though, they ain't going to be shit till they fix their offensive line. That's my thoughts.
Oh, yeah, easily. Now, do you think that with that happening so quickly, that the NFL would like kind of push back when you could hire a coach until after the Super Bowl?
That's what I'm about to ask. They need to change the rules. Just
You
don't
know,
let them hire no coaches until the Super Bowl's over. It's not that hard.
I don't mind that. Because they have tweaked it a little bit because now you can't even interview guys at a certain period of time. I forget exactly what it is if they're in the playoffs. Like as soon as they get bounced, bang, you're good. You can hire them. But so do you think they should look into more like it's almost like tampering, right?
Don't even have don't even have interviews until the playoffs is over.
But it's also tough trying to be like, I have to coach this game, but also I could be a head coach.
Yeah, so are you saying just for like coaches that are in the playoffs? Because if you think about it, like if there's a shit ass team and they want to bring in a coach that is not in the playoffs as their next head coach, I feel like you want to get ahead of the curve because it's a short period of time where okay you're at the end of February or beginning of February, right when the Super Bowl ends.
Yep.
The draft is in 2 months, and to build a whole team from scratch in that short period amount of time, I don't know if you could get it done like that.
Push it back a month.
Push it back.
Push back the draft.
I don't know because I feel like that fucks with the season too,
I don't think it does.
especially if they want to add another regular season game and take away a preseason game.
Get rid of a regular season game.
They want to add another.
Bro. Stop.
That's why you gotta push it back.
So I don't know where the Lions go from here, man. I don't even know who's in the talks of being their offensive coordinator or what. But like I said, they knew he was on his way out. So you think they got to have some sort of plan, right?
Well, I didn't know if he was on his way out. I felt like he might
No, he was gone.
around until they won a Super Bowl, but
No.
I guess not.
I think he was out regardless.
Yeah. That's what Dan Quinn did, and here we are.
And here
He
we
said,
are.
I'll stay another year. All right, I'm gone. Boom.
Speaking
New
of
playoffs
Dan
head coach.
Quinn, though, I mean,
Bum Dan Quinn.
well, before we even mention that, I don't know why the Lions stopped giving the ball to Jahmyr Gibbs. I think that was part of Ben Johnson's super evil plan.